You can only end a negotiation for peace if you begin it. Most of the approaches to peace between Israel and the Palestinians have been directed at trying to resolve the most complex problems, like refugees in Jerusalem, which is akin to building the pyramid from the top down. Peace is purchased from strength. It's not purchased from weakness or unilateral retreats. I think that peace will require two states, a Palestinian state that recognizes the Jewish state. I think that a strong Israel is the only Israel that will bring the Arabs to the peace table. If the Arabs put down their weapons today, there would be no more violence. If the Jews put down their weapons today, there would be no more Israel. The Iranian acquisition of nuclear weapons would be infinitely more costly than any scenario you can imagine to stop it. The right combination is between a free economy and social policy that addresses the needs of society and creates equal opportunity. Those in the international community that refuse to put red lines before Iran don't have a moral right to place a red light before Israel. History has shown us time and again that what is right is not what is popular. There's no one in Israel who appreciates more than me the importance of American support for Israel.
We don't point a pistol at our own forehead. That is not the way to conduct negotiations. If diplomacy has any chance to work, it must be coupled with a credible military threat. Our policy is very simple. The Jewish state was set up to defend Jewish lives, and we always reserve the right to defend ourselves. It doesn't matter if justice is on your side. You have to depict your position as just. You don't have people chanting, "Death to America," in Israel. The state of Israel can be proud of what we're doing. The art of politics and the idea of cohering interests. I think placing preconditions before negotiations is the quickest way to undermine peace. Israel is so tiny. It's, a little less than the length of Manhattan, without the West Bank, without Judea and Samaria. The Arab world is more than 500 times the size of the Jewish state. No other country faces both constant threats to its existence and constant criticism for acting against such threats. The philosopher Moses Maimonides declared that the return to Israel was the only hope of an end to Jewish suffering at the hands of the Arabs, of whom he writes that, "Never did a nation molest, degrade, debase, and hate us as much as they." Here in America my classmates don't know what they are living for, but in Israel, we know. So I think we should stay focused on the real problem in the Middle East. It's not Israel. It's these dictatorships that are developing nuclear weapons with the specific goal of wiping Israel away. I'm a proud member of the rabble. The Palestinians want a state, but they have to give peace in return. What they're trying to do in the United Nations is to get a state without giving Israel peace or giving Israel peace and security. And I think that's wrong. That should not succeed. That should fail. My level of intervention in the press, trying to control stories, is zero. Sub-zero. I'm not consumed with political machinations. Israel produces more conceptual products than any other country. Both peoples, both nations, deserve a nation-state of their own. Palestinians, if they wish so, will go to the Palestinian state. Jews, if they so wish, can go to the Jewish state. And we'll have to have security and demilitarization agreements between us.